Beautiful day to you beautiful people. It's your girl Shaman Rain. If you are new to my channel, welcome. If you are already a member of the tribe, welcome back. It's good to see you. It's good to be here. It's good to have space held. As I hold space for you, thank you for holding space for me. How y'all feeling today on the first day of the summer solstice? The sun is just now in Cancer. As you can tell, I'm shining. Birthday coming up, Earth Day coming up, solar return coming up. July 5th, I can't wait. So if y'all popping any firecrackers, you know, you could just pop them for me. You know what I'm saying? That's what they always did. They were for me all my life. And they will forever be for me. Okay, anyway, enough with that, y'all. I want to come and share with y'all some of the beautiful things, some of the beautiful ways that God has really been working on my behalf, right? So, okay. On Father's Day, I had a protection cleansing clearing ritual. And it was donation based, no minimum. I kind of talked about it a little bit on here, but I didn't really spend much time. So I had a couple people donating like 22 cents, and that was fine because it's not about the money. It was about really going and interceding for other people. You know what I'm saying? And God just placed it on my heart. He gave it to me like the week before, and then he said, this is what I need you to do. No minimum donation. And I'm like, God, what? Ain't nobody gonna take me serious. And he's like, just do what I ask, and then I'm gonna show you. So I did it, and I posted it on Facebook. And then after I posted it on Facebook, I came to the realization that Sunday was Father's Day. And I'm like, look at that. God is really calling us to get together as a collective and go before him on Father's Day and just say thank you. Just say thank you. Just praise you. You know what I'm saying? So that was the first thing. Isla back there in the bushes. So that was the first thing. And then it was also the night of the new moon. And I'm like, okay, God, like I see you working. And then it was also the day before Juneteenth. Come on now. Like, I did not realize all of these things. That's all, that's that shamanism part. When you move where God is asking you to move, the rest will be made, it'll be made known to you. You'll understand why. You'll understand why. So I did it. I prayed really hard. I can't tell you how much material I gained from it, but spiritually, it was beautiful. It was a beautiful experience. It was such a powerful experience. And I end up going live on Facebook and just kind of telling people even how to do it. You know what I'm saying? It was a day spent of praying, of fasting, of really listening to God's voice. So before I even went on live, before I even started lighting the candles and dressing the candles and things, Lee and I, my partner and I, we went for a walk. And we were going to the grocery store so that we can get some things for dinner and whatnot. And on our way to the grocery store, like, it was raining. On my phone, it said that it was raining. It wasn't. We came outside and it wasn't. But on his phone, it said it wasn't going to start till 2. It was like 12:30. So I'm like, okay, well, if we're going to go, the store is about 1.5 miles. If we're going to go, we need to go now. It's literally longer than 1.5 miles. It's like 2.5 miles, but it's not that long. So we were like, okay, we better go now if we're going to go. So then we get our stuff together, we get ready to go. We're walking past one of the parks down the street from our house that we take Isla to. And there's this animal that looks like Isla, and we don't have Isla with us. And so I'm like, who left their cat? Like, and we're, you know, the park is huge and it's just a really open field, and that's the park that we go to and let Isla off and she runs around. So we weren't even at the park yet. We were like getting ready to cross the street to get on the same street of the park before you even get to the field. And I just seen this, it looked like Isla, and I'm like, is that a cat? So we start walking closer, and then I'm like, what is that? And he's like, let's go check it out. Well, he said, you want me to check it out? And I was like, yeah. So then he starts walking over there, and my spirit just moved my feet. Like, I wasn't afraid, but it's like God was like, just go. Just go. So we both are walking, and we get so close, y'all. Like, we get so close before I realized it was a hawk on the ground. It was a hawk. And I'm like, it's a hawk. You know what I'm saying? So I was very excited about it. And then the hawk let us thank it. You know what I'm saying? I got chills, like just knowing that I was not planning on walking over there. I was going to let him lead and protect. And Spirit said, no, you don't need that. Just go. Just go. You are protected. It's already in you. Just go. And it was a hawk. Same color as Isla. His bottom half was the same color as Isla. So we're just, praying and thanking God for such a majestic creature just being on the ground. You know what I'm saying? For so long. It was on the ground for so long. And then we start backing up, and then the hawk flew over us and went to the tree. So we get back to the sidewalk, and we're walking. And then, we get to the light post, but it wasn't the light post. Spirit told me it was the tree that was talking to me. And I didn't realize this until the other day when I was at work, Juneteenth, and I stood next to a tree, and the tree was giving me all this frequency, and my ears were just ringing. And I'm like, that was the tree that spoke when the hawk flew. So we walked past the hawk, and we were looking for it. So we turned around and we're looking, but I didn't get to the part where I could turn around yet. I was still walking, and I'm like, I want to get a little bit further so when I turn around, I can see the whole top of the tree. Lee was already turned around. So I'm walking past the light post, and the tree let off a frequency, and the hawk just right there, his wings were so big, right next to my head, just flew, just right, I was like, wow, God. So this is Sunday, the same day of the prayer. So it was a day of praying. So we start walking. No sooner than we get to, I can't call them Jehovah's Witnesses because that's not who they were, but they stopped and they asked us, did you guys have a second? And we're like, well, we're trying to get to the store before it rains, and y'all should probably get to where you're going, but we're not going to, So we exchange information, and no sooner than we did that, the rain just started to come, and it was pouring, and we continued to walk in the rain all the way to the store. And we had just the walk where we were when it started raining is typically where we're walking, if we're just going on a short walk. So we weren't even close to the store yet. We were still kind of in our neighborhood. It was so powerful. I just took my shoes off, and I just walked on the ground, on the earth, and we were soaked, and it rained so hard, and all we could do was just thank God. You know what I'm saying? Just thank God for it all. So after that, we get to the store, we get what we need, we get back home, and Spirit is like, go live. Show people what it is that you do, because they can do it too. You know what I'm saying? They don't have to, if I have called them in this manner, show them what it looks like so that they don't think that it's something else. So I just went live and I just showed people, what we were doing. If you've seen my short, you've seen the candles and how I dressed them and everything. And I just prayed. I prayed, and 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 we prayed, and we prayed, and we prayed, and we prayed. So the house that I work at, because I am a babysitter nanny, the house that I worked at on Monday, and now I get to make my own schedule. Some of my clients are private clients. Some of my clients are payroll clients. So my private clients, they pay me a certain amount, what I get from the company. However, certain people can, if they're private, they can tip you, or they can choose to pay you more than what you are getting paid. So I was on Facebook. I was at the house the next morning, Juneteenth. I went to the house to care for the kids, and the little baby boy, he's the sweetest. He is just the sweetest. He is such a spiritual baby. And even the way that his mom told me that she was able to even have him was very spiritual. He came to her before she didn't want any more kids, and she just heard, you know what I'm saying? So it was very powerful. So I instantly connected with them. He loves me, I love him. And he ended up getting baptized. Christian christening. His christening was Sunday. And I'm like, God, look at this. Like, you know, I get to the house on Monday, and then I'm scrolling on Facebook and making posts and how everybody is like, Juneteenth, we should get paid time and a half. We should get paid time and a half and everything. Isla, come over here. We should get paid time and a half and everything. And you know how it's, you know, just a lot, you know. And so her and I started talking about something, and about Juneteenth, she asked if I had any plans, and I was just like, well, no, I'm really going to spend the day, the rest of what I have left, you know, because I was there for 9 hours. The rest of what I have left, I'm going to just spend, you know, kind of chilling and decompressing, because I really went hard on the prayer yesterday, and I didn't know that I was going to have to work the next day. I didn't look at my schedule. I wasn't being mindful, but that was God making it strategically for me. So she was like, oh, well, I plan on paying you time and a half for Juneteenth. I think it should be paid. I think you guys should get time and a half. Everybody who works, not just you guys. She didn't say that, so my apologies. But she's like, I think everybody, if they work, they should get time and a half. This should be a national thing. And I'm like, okay, God, thank you. I wasn't expecting that. So they leave, and it's just me and the baby. And mind you, this is 9 hours I'm here, and I'm like, whoa, okay, like I was not expecting that. Before that, I paid my phone bill. Y'all don't understand. I was like trying to be really responsible, and it was like I paid it in advance, and I was kind of hesitant to, but I kept feeling God just say, do it, do it, do it. And I'm like, you know what? It's not about the money. You gave me this money. You blessed me with this money for this reason, so that I can do it. Let me just do it, take care of it. I won't have to worry about it. My birthday coming up, I'm going to just do it and get it out the way. But I was kind of, you know, nervous. I was kind of like, oh, you know, my baby girl, no, she know that's how mama was. I was stressed a little bit, but I couldn't allow myself to do that. Yeah. Oh, thank you for the hugs. Okay. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Mama's okay. I'm okay. I'm okay. I'm okay. 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 You're such a sweet girl. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for caring for your mama so much. Thank you. Okay, get down, baby girl. Thank you. Sit. Sit. Thank you. You're a good girl. Go get some water. Your water is up there. You gonna go get some water? No? Okay. I won't be much longer. But you can't get in front of me. I won't be much longer, but you can't. If you want to walk, you got to walk that way. Okay, but anyway, so she knew I was stressing about it, because I was. But so that's when God told me through her she was going to pay me time and a half. I did not expect that. So then me and the baby go for a walk. And for the last couple days, I kept hearing God say, I'm going to give you some money. I'm going to give you over $100. I heard $100 I was going to find on the ground. So I've been walking with my head down, looking for the money, but it was never for me to do that, okay? So then I'm on the phone with Lee, and I'm like, hey, I'm going to go get some lunch with the little money that I have left over, because God told me to. You know, like, I wasn't finna sit here hungry, and I wanted a sandwich, and I wanted to get outside, me and the baby. So we go for a walk, and Leah's like, you know what? I'm going to take Isla for a walk. We're going to go down to the park. And I'm like, okay, that sounds good. He goes down to the park. Fast forward that morning, Monday morning, I take Isla for a walk down to the same park. But this time we go the back way where the hawk was sitting at. We went the front way the first time. So me and Isla go the back way. When we get to the tree where the hawk was sitting at, the hawk flies. It wasn't on the ground this time, and I didn't see it. It flew from the tree. Now, I assumed that the hawks would not be there, because they typically don't stay at the same park, you know, but they were. It was 2 of them. I never said that, but it was 2. It was one in the tree when we seen the one on the ground, and then, yeah. But anyway, I don't know if this is sweat or she licked my forehead, but I'm gonna wipe it off anyway. So when Isla and I went Monday morning and I seen the hawk, I was like, babe, the hawk, I got some really good pictures. It was just another powerful experience. So then he takes her to the same park, and this time they're walking on the street. And as he's walking and I'm walking, he's like, babe, I just found a wad of cash. And I'm like, shut up. He's like, no. I said, I already know. It's over $100. God has been telling me. He said that money was going to be found on the ground. This is the next day after I did the prayer for everybody. No minimum donation. No, it's not about the money. It's about praying for God's people. God will provide. Lee found $140. We gifted my dad $135, me and my brothers collectively, for Father's Day on Sunday. So then Monday coming, I pay my phone bill, and I'm like, okay, God, like, this was like the donation money, Lord, like, you know, and some hard-earned, and I'm just, okay. He just said, do it, and I'm going to supply all of your needs. We got that money back that we sent for my dad, plus an extra $5, and then I got paid triple of what I thought I was going to get paid. She paid me triple because she added a tip. Do you understand? When you move like God tells you to move without fear, and you just do it, He will bless you every single time. Every single time. Every single time. So Isla and I went to the park again yesterday for some inspiration. Today we are at home. We are not going to the park. But I am going to get into this pool that we have, and I'm going to enjoy myself at home. But yesterday when we went to the park, there was one of the hawks. Just one. Not both of them, but just one. And that's all I needed to see. Before we began to leave the park, y'all, the hawk flew to the tree where the sun was sitting behind. The sun was sitting here. The tree was here, like where we are now. And the hawk flew to the top of the tree and just stuck his chest out. As we were standing there, it flew right over us, walking through the field. It flew right over us. And it called out, like, follow me. So I went and I took a picture. And when I got back home, God said, now do the same thing that you did with the prayer and teach people how to lead people on a shamanic journey. No minimum donation. Do the same thing. And I was like, okay, God, I hear you. So I wanted to come and share all of the many blessings and the many ways that God has really been working in my life, and all of those who I done prayed for. Amber was in that prayer and cleansing. You know what I'm saying? Like, everything is working how it should be for everybody. A lot of the people who got in are saying, you know, they feel these intense emotions. And yes, you will. Because I pray for not only protection, but structure and stability within ourselves. And somebody that was in it, my roommate, just texted me and said, thanks for giving me that wisdom just now. You know what I'm saying? Like, being able to plant these seeds on fertile ground. You guys are the fertile ground. Your ears are listening. Just really pay attention. Don't be afraid. So mark your calendars, because July 1st we are going on a shamanic journey. It will be 90 minutes. Typically I do 60 minutes. This one will be 90 minutes long. No minimum donation. All of the information will be at the bottom, tagged in the description. If you have any questions about anything, let me know. Let me know. Just because I felt like it. Baby girl said, let her know. What? Tell him. Don't bite my face, because then I'll have to bite yours, and then you won't like that. Okay, get down. She's a bit extra sometimes. Big baby. She's a bit extra. You cannot always jump. Isla. You got to be willing to learn. Be mindful. Look, she gonna yawn and then shake her head no. That's my child, Lord. That's my child. But that is my time, y'all. I love y'all so much. And I really thank you for holding space again. Like I said, for me, everything for the shamanic journey will be in the description. She got dog hair on my lip. I am alive. I am living. This is what living looks like. You know what I'm saying? This is not, it's not cut, paste, and dry like it should be, or like society makes you feel like it has to be, baby. I'm outside living my best life right now, coming and sitting in front of people I love, giving them some great words of wisdom and encouragement and hopefully inspiration. So until the shamanic journey. Also, no, I'm going to just put the whole post because I want y'all to read it, okay? The description will be kind of long because I'm going to just copy and paste everything because I love you and I want you to understand the whole experience. Just read through it, okay? Just read through it. Thank you for letting me take up 20 minutes of your time. 20 minutes of divine time. Until next time, guys, I will always send you with peace, love, light, and joy. Toodles.